haven't even brushed my teeth, haven't washed my face, nothing. I know I look like crap, but I just had to get on here and just kind of like let some things off my chest. I've just been feeling so stressed out lately with everything going on, you know, with COVID, and it's like, it just feels like it's one thing after another, and the stress of it's like I try to hold it all in, but as a mom, you know, the stress of, like, I just read this article on Facebook, or not article, but this post on Facebook where this woman, her 3-year-old got COVID, and she said she was doing everything to, you know, to take precautions. She even held her out of school, and the girl that was helping her with e-learning, she had a tutor come in the house, and apparently her dad had COVID, so that's how it was passed to the little girl and the whole family, which the little girl ended up becoming really, really sick, and the whole family did. But then weeks later, this little girl ended up in the ICU from a disease or like virus or whatever that's like not even from the actual COVID. I mean, it's from it, but it didn't happen until like weeks later. And they're saying that, she said that the doctor said that they're basically like the research and stuff that they have doesn't even date, it only dates back to like 10 months. So all this, you know, all this stuff is so new that it's just freaking terrifying, because they don't know, you know. And she said, oh, it just really touched my heart and really just scared me, honestly. And, you know, Nora has been sick this week. That's been scary. The worst thing as a mom is seeing your baby sick and, you know, having a fever. Like, it's just, I mean, thank God her fever has not been high. Her fever just got to like 99 or, yeah, 99. But, you know, like earlier on in the season, like months ago, she got sick and her fever got up to 103. Like, that was the scariest thing ever. And it's just like, and then, you know, Ari's going back to school January. Which I'm not comfortable with that, you know, I'm not, it scares me, honestly. It makes my anxiety like through the roof thinking about her going back to school. But it's like, and as we speak right now, freaking ants are trying to invade my desk, my workspace. Like, what? Then recently we had, oh, but I was going to say, like, Ari wants to go back so bad, though, like, because she's, you know, she misses that interaction, like, desperately. She desperately needs socialization, and so it's like, as a parent, you know, what is the right thing to do at this point? I don't know, but it's just scary. And then, you know, recently we had, my dad has gotten some not so good news at the doctor recently, so we're praying for him. And, you know, I'm just trying to have faith that God is going to work everything out. But it's just, this year has just been crazy, and, you know, it starts to wear on you like it does everyone. I worry about my dad, you know, and my stepmom being lonely and isolated, because, you know, my dad's at high risk because he's got COPD. So, you know, we haven't been able to see them much for the last, like, going on damn near a year now. And, you know, then when we have seen them, they have to wear a mask. So it's just, haven't been able to take, you know, Nora to any places to interact with any other kids. Then it's like, you have to be so paranoid about, you know, even family getting together. You don't know, like, where, you know, other people have been, or other people's families have been that have interacted with, you know. It's just scary. I'm just over it. I'm over it. I feel like just want a redo for this year, as I'm sure everyone else does. And then I've, of course, gained weight recently from being in the house and not exercising. It's like just been stressful, and I haven't had the motivation. So it's just like a lot. But I'm just gonna try to hang in there. As a mom, you have to be strong for your kids, and hold yourself together as best as you can, and try to be there for them, because I mean it's scary to everyone, and they look to us for reassurance and positivity. So I'm just going to try my best to be as positive as possible. I'm listening to the Bible right now and just praying. Last night I got down on my knees. I have not done that in a while, and that might be part of the problem as I'm thinking about it. But I got down on my knees and just prayed, But anyways, I hope everyone has a good weekend. At least it's Friday, and we'll have some time together as a family. We finally put up our Christmas tree, and although it's short, and half of it is not lit, we got to figure that out. We got to put another string of lights on there. But isn't that cute? Ari picked it out. It looks like it's got snow on it. We got it from Big Lots. But at least we finally just got the tree up. We've had so much going on with the girls' birthdays, and it's just been crazy around here. And it just seems like I feel like I don't have enough time. I'm always wanting and needing more time in the day, to get everything done. Like housework. The house is constantly a mess, and it's just like, but that's just this time of year. I need to just take a deep breath and just relax and focus on what matters the most, and that is family, God. That's the whole reason of the season, and I need to just refocus, recenter my focus on God, because whenever we put Him first, that's when everything else falls into place like it should. But I am excited about Christmas. I've gotten a lot of my Christmas shopping done. Thank God. I got a lot to wrap. I haven't wrapped the first gift, so I got to wrap. That's what I'll be doing this weekend. We don't have any plans this weekend, so thank God we get to just be around the house together. I think I'm going to try to just do anything that, brings joy, like just even simple things like making cookies together with the girls. I've been thinking I would love to take the girls to do something like something good for our soul, like feeding the homeless, or getting an angel tree, an angel off the tree. We do that some years. We buy, like, get the little angels on the tree and buy for them, and it's fun, and it makes you just appreciate, makes you remember like what this season is about. But it's like with COVID, we can't even do. I mean, I guess we can drop things off. We can still drop things off. We can order online, and so that's what we'll do. Actually, we can shop online and still, donate and find a kid that needs, is in need. So maybe we'll do that this weekend. But anyways, I just had a vent. But thank God Nora is feeling better. She's just got a lot of congestion. But taking care of her, has been exhausting because it's stressful. You just want to like do anything you can to make your child feel better. And Ari hasn't been feeling the best. I wasn't feeling the best for like a week and a half. I was just feeling like my throat was hurting and just tired and runny nose. But then finally I just woke up one day and it went away. But Ari has not been feeling good, so I don't know what it is, but it's just crazy. But all the more reason to just push, press into God and see what He has for us, and what He wants to do, what He wants to do with us. So anyway, just pray for His will in all things, and just do the best we can. That's all we can do. But I hope y'all have a good weekend, and I'll talk to y'all later. Well, I miss the sunrise. I'm always up working, and I forget to look out the window at the sun rising. So I start super early. I need to start doing that. But it's always good for me to look at the sky. Nature is just amazing. God is amazing. just a reminder of how amazing he is. You know, we were driving the other day and I was thinking, you know, God gives us so many beautiful things to look at. Like, he didn't have to do that. And he gave us such a pretty, you know, backdrop of the sky to look at as we live here on earth. You know, that just the clouds and the sun and the moon, the stars, like, he didn't have to give us that, you know. It's like for our enjoyment. So, I'm thankful. I know God has a purpose in all this. And we don't, you know, we're not supposed to understand everything when it happens. We just have to trust him. And just do our best to be obedient and, you know, to his will. Because when we put ourselves, when we make the effort to put ourselves, you know, to release and submit everything to him and stop trying to control our own emotions, that's when, you know, his Holy Spirit can just work, you know, in your heart and in your life. And just things change, like the atmosphere changes. Your heart changes, your mind changes. It's just amazing. Anyways, I hope y'all have a good day. I also want to just say how amazing my daughter is, both of them, but I'm talking about Ari. I just love her so much, and I'm so proud of her. You know, this year has been really challenging for her, and I'm just really proud of her. She continues to amaze me in every way, each and every day. I mean, she's just so strong and beautiful inside and out, and she's so special. Like, even at 13, she just turned 13 years old. She will, you know, kind of like put her feelings to the side, I can tell, to make me not worry, to keep me from worrying, or, you know, worrying about her, or being, you know, she's just so selfless. She just cares so much about everyone else that she loves, and, you know, I just admire that about her. I just want her to, you know that it's okay, that she has the permission to feel the way that she feels, you know, that her feelings are important. But she's just amazing, and I just love her so much. I really do. I had so much fun with her too. Like, she's just such a joy. And if anything, from the story that, you know, I listened to this morning, instead of, you know, fear being the main feeling or emotion that I'm to walk away with, I want to instead, you know, take away whatever, like, with any situation, you know, that anything that you hear about or experience or deal with, like, what can I try to think, like, what can I take away from that? You know, what's the positive? What lesson can I learn from this? What can God, you know, what can he be trying to show me through this? How can I help anyone else, you know, through this? Or my perspective, how can my perspective change? So with that, you know, I just want to say, I'm going to try to just, you know, take from that, to appreciate my family and just enjoy, you know, the small things and the little moments, the special moments in life, because that's really what life is all about anyways. There's always going to be, whether it's COVID, you know, a death in the family, anything really, any kind of stress or challenge in life, is really what it is all about, is relying on God to help us through the hard times, you know, releasing that, submitting that to him, and just, you know, doing our best to appreciate the good things. And we have a lot to be thankful for. You know, we are very blessed, and even just waking up every day is a blessing. Waking up, having life, because some people don't, you know. And what can we do with this life that God's given us? Like, what can we do to bring him glory, you know? So that's what I'm going to try to walk away with. But it just made me appreciate, you know, just kind of like a good reminder, you know. I'm glad she shared her story, because I'm sure it wasn't easy to share, and she said she just wanted to share her story, so that if it can help anyone else, and it definitely did. So I'm thankful that she shared that, because instead of being scared, I mean, it was freaking terrifying, honestly, reading that, like, her 3-year-old ended up in the ICU, and, it's just scary to think about, but we're not supposed to, as Christians, God He does not give us fear. Fear comes straight from the devil, so instead of fear, letting that be my, emotion, I'm going to change it and turn it into a positive thing and just enjoy this weekend with my family that much more, So anyways, that's the positive message. That's the positive end cap of today's story. So anyways, see you later.